Jesus, it's cold. I gotta put something on. I just have a sweater and one hoodie, and they're telling me it's an oversized load. So now we're gonna call dispatch to make sure that these guys know what's going on. Oh, look at this mag granite. Yeah, Mark, how are you? No bad. Listen, you guys know this is an oversized load, right? Well, it's one of those trailers, you know, like a robot trailer that you can operate with a remote that moves like multi-axle, what is it called? Semi-propelled mobile transporter. Yeah, but basically, you know, I'm just looking at the guy. There's a step deck BLM pulling out with the same one, and it's oversized. Okay, got this nice sweater in here, so I'm gonna add a couple of layers. I think it's minus 14 Celsius right now. And I'm using my Panasonic again because I moved the dash cam to my pickup truck. I thought I would receive the new dash cam by now, but it didn't come. Oh, and I'm putting on my safety boots in case that 64,000 pound machine rolls over my toes. Oh, and by mistake I was sent to a wrong location where these guys used to be, 20 miles away, 35 kilometers away. And I go there because I found them on my Google Maps. It shows the name of the company right there in that town in Ayr, A-Y-R. And I go there. I don't see any signs for that company. And of course, that's why it's great to have a internet connection on your phone all the time. You cannot just be a trucker without internet. So before, when I had the internet just on my computer, I would have to start my computer, hook up that you know, high-speed modem. It was a pain in the butt. Now I just click on the Google Maps on my smartphone and I could find the address, but then actually it was the wrong address, right? So I went to Google and I Googled the name of the company, like the website as you see on the crane in front, and it says contact us. I go there, and these guys have a bunch of offices all over Canada and in US, and I see Ontario, and it gives me the correct address and the phone number. So you click on the icon that says call, and right from that Google application I can call. I called the main switchboard, and I said, you guys have a yard in Ayr? They said, no, we moved last year. I said, well, that's good to know. So I sent a message to my dispatch saying that the address was wrong, that they moved, and I'm heading to this new yard. And they said, you saw that step deck that just passed, a 3-axle step deck? That's the kind of machine I'm picking up. Just like past, 10 minutes ago. Only mine, they said, is going to be a bit heavier because it'll have a power pack in the back. So, and they said they need all the space, so I'll have to remove my tarps. Don't know where I'm gonna put them. And I got those stupid outrigger boards, that's what happens. You always have to move them. And I asked him about the tops. I said, are they gonna be in the way? The guy says yes. Maybe I'll even have to remove the boards I have in the back there between the wheels, but hopefully I won't have to. So I'll have to put those tarps probably behind my sleeper. I got a catwalk. But those sons of bitches are, especially now when they're frozen and cold, like 150 pounds each. So this is a very good workout, especially when you didn't have a breakfast, because like early in the morning, I don't know, like I'm when I'm leaving a truck stop in the morning, I see all these truckers sitting in the restaurant. Like, how can you eat at 7 or 8 in the morning? I don't know. I never feel hungry. Like right when you wake up. Like, how can you stuff yourself with food? They say the first thing that should go into your mouth after you wake up is water, because your body, you've been in one position for 7-8 hours, right? You were hardly moving, so there's a whole bunch of stuff like waste inside you that needs to get out. And I don't buy water from truck stops anymore because it's so overpriced. So instead I go to a big grocery store, like Walmart, Supercenter, Kroger, or Zehrs here in Canada. I just buy a 1-gallon jug of water, like a 4-liter jug. And here, last time I bought it at Zehrs, it was $1.45 for basically US gallon jug. Whereas if you buy it a 1-liter bottle, like 1 pint, right? 2 pints. So if you buy a 1-liter bottle, it's going to be like $1.50 minimum. So anyway, maybe I should stop recording because it's going to be a very, very, very long and interesting video. Because I guess they're trying to start that thing because they want to see that the step deck, of course, they loaded with a crane. So I was hoping they would load me with the crane, but they said no, disconnect, drop your trailer. And surprisingly, the Honda started okay, just that it died on me a few times because it was cold, but I'm still using that pull cable, and it works. So yeah, we got a little problem. So the actual unit is just like this one here, that I'm gonna hide in the sleeper. See, this is the actual self-propelled mobile transporter, right? Just 6 axles. The problem is that power pack, it's not like this one, on this one. Jesus, my windows are all, yeah, it's not like that tiny one, but it's about, I don't know, 15 feet long. And I told them, you know, there's only so much space I have. But this thing is massive. Yeah, so each axle has 8 tires. You know, 4 on one side and 4 on the other. So I wonder how strong those axles are, but I think this thing can take like 100 tons or 200 tons. Now the problem is, because of the snow, they cannot get this thing up. And they have ramps, like they have their own ramps. You know, like very big wood ramps they put in front of my trailer, and the tires are just slipping. They don't want to go on the front of the trailer, and they tried pushing it with that zoom boom over there. The tires were spinning on that boom machine as well. Oh, and one thing about the, where's my zoom here? Yeah, one thing about the length, I was concerned because the, oh, see, now they're driving back. See that huge back in the front. So one thing about the, so the total length, I measured. That guy helped me because there's a part sticks out in the back where they can connect, like there's a connector for the other one. They can, you know, they can connect many of these together and form like a train. And so we measured the entire length is 43 feet. 43. I measured my trailer from the gooseneck to the very end. It's 40 feet. So I said, you know, I'm a 53-foot trailer. You know, I don't think I'm allowed any overhang. And I called my boss, and he says, "Oh, that's okay. We're gonna permit for this." But of course, that's gonna cost more money. So now I gotta watch when I turn, because otherwise I can hit something. It's gonna be one interesting trip, that's for sure. And I'm going basically to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Well, they brought a truck with some salt and sand, so it sprayed that stuff on the snow. So hopefully now this machine will go up. Yeah, looks like it's going. And I'm not there because, you know, yeah, it was that one. See that pickup truck with the sandbox, and you can see it's doing its thing. Why my camera? See, this is what you're missing when you have a dash cam, because that one you cannot zoom. And I asked them, and they said that yeah, they can put that power pack, because you know they have each axle has independent suspension, so they can raise it, they can make it go crooked on one side, so they can definitely put that power pack flat down. So I'm gonna use my those 6-foot boards, because I didn't want to move them, and put them under. Now, can we zoom on that coffee over there? Let's check the power of the zoom. See? Tim Hortons coffee. Yeah, It's gonna be a very lengthy process, and then of course I have to tie it down. Oh, you see how it goes? Like that? Yeah, they can play with the suspension. This thing is amazing. That's why, you know, I'm assuming they're very expensive. So you can move them, and that's what this guy using on his neck. He's using this remote, but it's still on the, it's connected by wire. It's not totally, it's not wireless. A very interesting machine. And I hold this one before, so if you look on my channel at all the videos, you'll see I had this one when I had a step deck trailer. I took it from somewhere, I think from Alberta to Texas, because these guys are all over the place. And that was an interesting trip. It was oversized too. Now, even with all the salt and gravel over there, the machine still would not go on. So they moved the crane that was next to it, and it looks like now they're setting up to lift it with a crane. Now another attempt. I guess they decided to see if, before they start, you know, wasting time with the crane. So now they're trying to push it with the loader. Because of course this one has much better tires than that Zoom Boom. This one has all-terrain tires. See, and still they're spinning. Because it's all snow. And that thing is pretty heavy. Then the crane is set up. And by the way, I love on this Panasonic, this tilting screen. You know, really convenient. So for example, now I'm holding the camera in my hands real low, you know, so you don't have to keep it next to your eyes, right? So I can lower it and just tilt the screen so I can see what I'm filming. Like, really nice. Oh, and these guys, I was checking, because this is a huge company, right? A huge crane rental company. I was checking what kind of trucks they have, and you see over here they have an International, pretty much exactly like what I had before. And to my surprise, I see that lots of their trucks, they just 3-axle trucks. A lot of them are, most of them are Western stock trucks. Because you see, they all their trailers are multi-axle. Over here you can see counterweights for a crane, and they are sitting on a 3-4 axle. See, like over there. Where is it? Here's another trailer, right, with counterweights, and check out the number of axles. So, because this way, of course, you know, the trucks are cheaper, and you can use them for a variety of applications. Now here's a truck that I saw in Alberta. See, Western Star, no sleeper, and it has a connector in the back. See, like a, what is it called, pinball, but a different heavy-duty type. So these ones, they pull. Actually, these trailers, I saw them in Alberta, and sometimes they use two, one in the front like a puller and one in the back, which pushes. And the workers are attaching the straps to the trailer.
I'm not sure how they're gonna lift it like that. Maybe they did it on purpose so that this thing can still drive, and then the guy will have to turn the crane. This is really complicated. See, I'm not sure what to do. Okay, attempt number 2. Oh, now it looks like it's all even. Now this is pretty stressful for the crane operator. Now, where else would you see videos like this? Only on heavy haul TV. And that's what makes it interesting. When you haul all these heavy loads, you see lots of cool machinery. Cranes, loaders, dozers, excavators. Now this SPMT. Okay, I hope they'll leave me some space there, because I need that part of the trailer to be able to hook my gooseneck to. And you see this thing sticks out where he's holding his hand. But once the trailer is positioned properly, I mean, once it's on the deck, you know, it has its own power, right? So they can move it forward and backwards any way they want. I guess I better get out of there. I mean, get out there, and I'm hoping I can put my boards under the back there so that I don't have to store them somewhere else, because I got 4 short boards right now over there. And that's it. See, and the ramps, check out the ramps, like really nice ramps they put on, and still the machine could not drive by itself. And I'm at the border, still waiting for the paperwork. Here's what the load looks like on my trailer. It's only 9.4 wide, 9 feet 4 inches. And as you can see, it's pretty low. But so 6 axles, 48 tires, and here's that power pack. So they had put it like this. So of course, you know, you need a special permit for this, because now I'm pretty long. But the thing weighs 68,300 pounds, because the guys had a scale right there. So I put my tops in here. I'm sick and tired, you know, each time I load I have to move something. Either my boards, the big ones, or the tarps. Now this time I had to move the small boards. See, like this is so close. And I said I need this space. I need to be able to clear that pin. See, we are less than a foot between my cylinders. And So I had to move these stupid sons of bitches, right? 130, what is it, 20 times 6, 120 pounds each. And dispatch says, go, 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 go. I didn't have any lunch, nothing. I said, no, no, go, go, go. They want you there first thing in the morning. Okay. So I drive like a maniac to the border. And shut down here. Because, oops, sorry. Because I cannot cross without my ACE manifest, ladies and gentlemen. Right? You need that piece of paper that says ACE Electronic Manifest Cover Sheet. And my intention originally was, so I'm going to Harrisburg. It's not going far, just a suburb of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So probably like 4 or 5 hours from here. Sorry, it's cold. But because I'm oversized, again, I use my smartphone, checked for sunset times. And in Dansville, New York, where there's a TA truck stop, right? The sunset is 5:30 p.m. And time now, ladies and gentlemen, is 5:03, right? So I have 1 hour left, and I've been sitting here since 4 o'clock. This is a duty-free parking on the Canadian side. And you can probably see the bridge over there. Let's see, where's my zoom button? Uh-oh. I think I overshot. No, wait a second. The bridge is somewhere near the tree. Oh, over there. There's the bridge. Right? And on that side, that's already New York. Those buildings over there. So people over there already speak with an American accent. And here we say A a lot, you know. And you know, they say that Canadians, they always say A, but actually, in fact, no one says that. Only, you know, stand-up comedians, they like saying that. A? Nobody says that. Unless they're like 95 years old. So, we're still sitting, we're still waiting. Oh, and then so first I wanted to go to Dansville, but they are sending me again on this Highway 63, 33, I cannot use 90. And that road takes, it's like 35 miles an hour, the average, your speed. Takes a long time. So I thought I would end up in Dansville, and then as I'm sitting and I'm waiting, and it's getting darker, you can see actually the sun is already, I cannot see the sun. So I redid my route, and someone was asking how is the TomTom working. Well, actually, you know, now that I'm used to it, it works pretty good. Turns out you can use that search button and you don't have to put in the address. You can just put in a category, you know, like a truck stop, restaurant, coffee shop. And also the trick is, see, when you go in here and when you do search, you have to pay attention to that little knob in there, because it says right now, it says near me, right? Near me. So if you don't change that, it'll look only within 80 kilometers or 50 miles, and then you'll see when you put something in there, and then if it cannot find it, it'll say nothing within 80 kilometers. So you gotta click on this button here, and then you see this menu, in town or city, and then you can click that, in town or city, and enter the name of the town. Or actually that one, the other one is good, along a route, near destination. You see, it's all good. Just you gotta get used to it. But yeah, like one guy said, it's like learning a different language. And so I redid my route. Whoa, someone is calling. Hold on.